Hey, how is everyone going? Yo, what's going on, huh? What's going on? How is everyone doing? I'm sorry, I apologize. I haven't done a podcast in a long time. I was busy and then I just took a break from my podcast. So here I am, doing it again. How is everyone doing, huh? It's September 29th. Sunday, September 29th. All right. A lot of things happened between the time I did my last podcast and today. A lot of things have happened. Jesus. The big thing for me has been that I have moved from Brooklyn. Finally, I moved out of Brooklyn, man. I finally moved out of New York City, and I moved to a really nice neighborhood in Jersey City, New Jersey, the great state of New Jersey. So I have a nice apartment. It's not as big as what I had in Brooklyn, but it's a studio with an alcove. So I have a bed in there. I have like a small like a bedroom without doors, just openings, on both sides into the living room and into the foyer area. Is that what it's called? Foyer, right? And as you can see, I have a really nice view of the buildings, as you can see, out of my window. Yeah. So that has been something that has been new for me, and yeah. So the building is nice. It's only 2 years old. New building has a lot of amenities. Pool on the roof, although the pool is closed for the season. You know. They have a nice rooftop, and with amazing views of like financial district of Manhattan. You can see the World Trade Center, and then the other buildings, residential buildings in Paul's Hook. That's the name of the neighborhood where I moved into. It's basically Jersey City waterfront. It's a very nice neighborhood, quiet, not a lot of people. It's like chill. So my new girlfriend, as you all should know, that I have a new girlfriend. We have been dating for like a few months. She and I were supposed to go to dinner at this amazing French restaurant in Tribeca near Holland Tunnel, but then she texted me, "Can we meet tomorrow? Because I can't find somebody to dog sit my dog." So then I was actually I was working. I think I was working, or I was in a cafe. It's called the Vogue Cafe. It's a French cafe up on York Street, like 2 blocks that way, and then half a block. No, 2 blocks that way, and a half block that way. On York Street, and there were two beautiful ladies sitting outside because they have like a backyard. So I was trying to cheer them up, but then you know how it works, right? Yeah. I mean, if there are two ladies, then it's very hard because they're catching up. We're catching up, and I mean, they didn't say anything to me, but I was just and I sat in the backyard, right? So I sat in the fucking backyard. And then I got I had my Microsoft Surface, right? Surface, which I used for, my secretary used to use it for at work at my office. But then I needed it because of AutoCAD and all that, because sometimes I work from home. So I gave her my computer, and it's one of those MacBook Airs, which has the boot camp, the excuse me, sorry, this is the this is the fall allergy season. I'm sorry, I apologize. So I walked over there, and then I just wanted to work for like maybe I don't know, like half an hour. I got my sandwich, I have my egg sandwich. Now I usually now I get egg whites instead of the whole eggs because of the cholesterol and all that, because the egg yolk has a lot of cholesterol. So egg whites and no cheese. I don't do Swiss cheese anymore. So just toasted, actually toasted bagel, and with lettuce, tomato, onions. What? Yes. I can't start my day without that, and I have started actually drinking a little bit of like decaf coffee, like maybe 1/4 of a, like a small coffee cup. Because I'm not a coffee drinker, but apparently it's good for you. Um, I mean decaf, because I don't want to do caffeinated drinks. Although decaf also has usually traces of caffeine in it. But regardless, what the hell I was talking about? Jesus Christ. Um, oh yeah, so I was at Walk Cafe and then I worked there for like 15, 20 minutes. This is around like 3:30 p.m. today, right? And then I got hungry again and I said, you know what? Let me go to the Wonder Bagels up on Jersey Avenue. That's where I usually go to during weekdays. So I looked it up, and then apparently it was fucking closed. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's only 3:30 and these bagel shops close? See, this is the other fucking problem. I mean, it's not a big problem, but this is one of the things that I miss from being in Brooklyn is that you got a lot of options to go to, like breakfast places, right? Breakfast places because there are not a lot of bagel shops here. That's the problem. And especially over the weekends, if you are late, right? Let's say if you want to go to Wonder Bagels, and if you are late, if you are fucking late, let's say after like, I don't know, after like noon or maybe 11:30, and there's a line, it's a fucking line. Jesus Christ, it's a fucking line. So I was texting my ex-girlfriend that, listen, I want to open a bagel shop here, I think. Maybe I think I should, right? I mean, I have my license here. I mean, my engineering license in New Jersey. So, but I need to get funds and find a place, Maybe that's what I should do, bagel. I mean, when I cook, then I thoroughly enjoy cooking, but doing bagel sandwiches, that's different. So who's gonna make the bagels? I don't know. I guess what I could do is I could buy bagels from these shops, right? Maybe I shouldn't call it my cafe bagel, etc. bagels. Right? I shouldn't call this. I should say breakfast sandwiches. Brusho are my people from Hunza, Brushowski, breakfast sandwiches, something like that. Our Paula's Hook breakfast sandwiches. Your favorite breakfast sandwiches to remember from the 60s and 70s when you were growing up in goddamn Missouri? Nah, sorry. So, yeah, so that's what I did today, and then I started going to the gym today. So I told you guys the building is very nice. So the building has a gym on the first floor, and so I went there and I ran on treadmill for like 6 minutes continuous, and then 4 minutes on the bike. You guys would say, "Oh, really? Like 10 minutes only? Yes, because I have just started, so I don't want to, I don't want to like hurt my body by running on treadmill or bike for like, biking for like an hour. You know? So, but it's good. So I'm gonna do that like almost every day, either before going to work, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a quick one, quick treadmill, quick bike, right? I don't want to do the weights. Maybe I will do the weights later on. I mean, down the road, not later on. Down the road is better than later on, right? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I moved out here, and I think October 12th. October 12th, I'm going to do a housewarming. October 12th is a Saturday, by the way. Saturday, fun day, Sunday, fun day. Yes. So, how was everyone doing, by the way, huh? You guys miss me, huh? Did you guys miss me? Are you just bullshit? Bullshitting, huh? Work-wise, my office manager left me because, this was during like the time I was so like stressed out because I had to move, last month. I mean, this month, actually, 14th. I moved on the 14th. And I was so stressed out right before that. My clients were calling me. They're giving me a lot of shit. And so I fired one of my interns, and she's like, "Oh, did you just fire the intern?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fired him because he didn't know basic shit." And which I should have said to him in a nice way, but I guess I was so stressed out. In a sense that, yeah, this was on the phone. So she called me and she said that he doesn't understand what you want him to do. So I said to her, "Listen, let me talk to him myself." And then I told him, and then he was not like getting it, basic stuff. And then I told him to just leave the keys and leave the office, which I should not have done. But then later on, I apologized to him. He was like, "Yeah, I get it, man. You're stressed out. I understand." So she left me, but I interviewed a new office manager. She's going to start tomorrow, Monday. I told my IT guys, "Hey, by the way, can you please set up an email and the login for her on my old office manager's desk in the front." So they're going to do that tomorrow. She'll be starting tomorrow at 1. So in any case, I don't want to turn my podcast into like a work podcast, And oh yeah, so I also went to for vacation. I went to Colorado. That was really nice, man. Oh Jesus Christ, those winding roads, scary winding roads up to Rocky Mountain National Park. Jesus Christ, I got scared. Crazy. This is what I don't understand. I'm from mountains. I used to hike for work, like in such dangerous like hikes. You look down and you'd see like fucking like 12,000 feet of like I don't know 45-degree like fucking or even a higher slope, right? And but now I somehow I have developed this fear of heights. Jesus Christ, right? Doesn't make fucking sense. So especially driving, I guess I don't know. Maybe because because of my the whole fucking thing with me going to the hospital and all that last year, if you guys remember. But somehow, yeah. I mean, and this year I'm going to apply for my citizenship, and I am going to go to my birthplace of Hunza. Well, I'm not going to drive there myself, so fuck that. Um, yeah, this is fucking weird. I don't know. But in any case, maybe I can look it up, and maybe there is. I'm pretty sure there's information on the internet where you can actually overcome that fear, right? Somehow. somehow you would be able to find a solution to this question that has never been answered about the universe. Oh no, please, man. Please, please. Yeah, I feel so great, man. I moved out here. I was so not happy in Brooklyn. Jesus Christ. My ex-boss from 2013, he told me, listen, man, why don't you get the fuck out of Crooklyn, that's what he would say, Crooklyn, and move out to the suburbs. And I'm like, yeah, why would I want to move to the suburbs? I'm a single guy. It's not like, I have a family or I have a wife and then I'll move to a house with a backyard and a front yard, and, you know. Although I was thinking about before actually I moved here, right? Before actually I looked at the apartments here in Jersey City, I was considering Westchester, but then I realized Westchester is kind of far, because from here I can just take the PATH train, If I take it from Grove Street, it's two stops, and if I take it from Exchange Place, it's just one stop to World Trade Center, right? So just one fucking stop to World Trade Center, and then from there I can walk to my office. Eventually, I think I want to move my office here as well because it's much nicer. Office buildings are nicer, newer, you know, less people, Jesus. Eventually, I think I want to do that. So let's see what happens because my current office lease does not end until the end of 2000. No, actually August 2021. So I still have like a little less than 2 years there, right? So maybe I can just suck it up, right? Maybe I can just suck it up and just be there for 1.5 years, so I don't lose my fucking deposit, right? Yeah, exactly. And then I can just move up here. I don't have to have the office there. So there's the plan. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Oh yeah, so yesterday I drove up to my ex-colleague's house, and from there we drove together up to Terrytown because my ex-boss has he has a boat, and then we went we went on a boat ride with him. That was really nice. And then we went up to Austin, I think. And then we had brunch there. It was kind of an odd time to have brunch. It was like 5 o'clock. But yeah, that's what we had. I had like glass of like white wine, and then I mixed that with orange juice, and I made like a sangria blanca. Is that what you call it? Sangria blanca? Jesus. So that's what I had, and it was great seeing them. Yeah. So I think we're gonna do another dinner because one of the other guys, he was missing, of our ex-colleagues. So we'll probably do a dinner in October in the city somewhere. So that was my Saturday, right? And then I just took it easy. I came home. It was kind of late. And then I just took it easy, Took it easy. As you can see, my apartment, I'm kind of settled in. I mean, my bed and all that is all set up. I have my small bookshelf over there, my TV in the living room, my TV in the bedroom. I didn't do it I didn't attach the TV to the wall because I didn't have to. I remember in my old place, I had the second bedroom, and then I had a third TV in my second bedroom. That TV was sitting on a TV stand. So basically, I just used that. I brought the TV stand here, and then I'm using the TV from my first bedroom I gave away the third TV to my girlfriend, my current girlfriend. I told her, hey baby, just take it, because I don't need it. So I gave it to her. My relationship with her is great. She's a beautiful woman, and she's not crazy or anything like that. I told her, hey baby, so listen, if you want to bring your doggy, because she has a dog, and then maybe you can sleep over, just bring your dog here, and it's not a big deal. So, wait a minute. So I asked her, I asked her over the text yesterday, I think, why don't you bring your dog over here, sleep over? So why did she tell me that she didn't have a dog sitter? Jesus. Oh, because she couldn't do the sleepover, that's why. I see, okay. But in any case, so yeah, that's going great. I'm happy for myself. And the Colorado trip was great. As you can see, I went up to the Rockies. Oh man, it's so beautiful up there. Rockies, Jesus. It's beautiful. It's like, mountains and all that. And I stayed at this motel. It's called the Foot of the Mountain Hotel. Foot of the Mountain Hotel or motel, one of those, right? It was nice. It was nice. I was there for 5 days, and I didn't go out. Except for the last night, I went out. And I only had like 2 drinks. Even that was a kind of fucking mistake, because I don't go to Colorado to hang out. I don't even hang out here in Jersey City. And what's the point of fucking hanging out in bars, drinking and all that bullshit, I mean, it's good if you are hanging out with a friend and you're having one drink or maybe two at most. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the fucking point? I'm just focusing on work and just my life. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh shit! So I bought that plant, right? Remember those glass bowls? Where they have the plants and you can hang it from the ceiling. But I hung it from the wall. So I had to water that plant. Yes, don't forget that, sir. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Otherwise, you're gonna kill the poor plant. Okay? Yes. 22 minutes and 50 seconds, ladies and gents, and every other gender associate in between. How many genders do you have now? Jesus Christ. What's going on out in the world? Well, a lot of stuff's going on. I don't want to go on and on about giving you guys a one-on-one on my life as we speak, but I do want to talk about interesting stuff, the stuff that I'm interested in. I'm really not interested in politics. That's like the chicken house down in Washington D.C. That's what I call it, the chicken house, right? Is that what it is? But technology-wise, space travel movies, by the way. Oh shit! I watched the Endgame. Jesus, man, that 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 movie is fucking awesome. What the hell am I saying? Huh? Avengers, yeah, Avengers Endgame. Oh man. So no spoiler alert, so I'm not gonna say anything, but it's a great, great movie. In the beginning, it's kind of boring, and I'm like, really? Did this movie really like surpass the record-breaking box office, even Avatar? Really? For what? Jesus Christ! And then the story unfolds. Oh man, story unfolds and time travel and all that. It's like fucking phenomenal, you know. I have been watching a lot of Beverly Hills 90210. Remember that show? Luke Perry, Jason, Brian, what's her name? Jean, Garth, Jesus Christ, I forgot the name of all the actors. But that's a great show because, because I associate myself with that show because most of the actors are of my age, except for Luke. I think Luke Perry was older, you know. Oh yeah, the other thing about 9020210 is that, at that time Luke was like 22 or some shit like that, and he was acting as a high school senior, But I guess, I mean, wasn't that true for the 60s movies and the TV shows where guys were like in their 50s and the females were like in their, I don't know, 20s or 30s, but whatever. So that show has been great. I'm still watching. It ran from 1990 until 2000. The first run, and they have, as you all know, they have a reboot. Oh shit! I had watched the last Wednesday one. Did I watch that one last Wednesday from this past Wednesday? I don't think so. So I guess I'll have to watch that one, and yeah, I've been just taking it easy, watching a lot of movies, focusing on work, and housewarming on the 12th. You all are welcome. Not you all are welcome. No. Now I'm just going to invite like 5 friends, and then we're probably going to hang out up on the roof because these are amazing rooftop. With couches and all that. They also have barbecue. Maybe we'll do barbecue earlier, but I don't want to hang out too late on the roof, and I don't want to hang out too late, period. And we're going to keep it low key. I think that's what we're going to do. And yeah, that's it. So let's talk about a little bit about what the hell am I saying? Let's talk about what's happening. I was reading on BBC today that Elon Musk has a starship. He's building a starship and he's going to test that to take people to the moon and beyond moon into the solar system. That guy's a genius, man. Elon Musk is a fucking genius. He probably has some alien like fucking blood in him or something like that, right? Do you call that alien blood, or do you call that I don't know, like some sort of oh, wasn't he the guy who was actually doing LSD back in the 60s and 70s? No, I don't think he was the LSD guy. Maybe he was doing LSD. Who knows? But well, Steve Jobs was doing LSD, and Bill Gates was doing LSD and all that bullshit. Before Timothy Leary actually screwed it up for everybody back in the 70s, right? I don't do any of that stuff. But what was the point I was trying to make? Jesus Christ. Oh, Elon Musk. He's a genius. So he's going to take men and women to the Mars. I believe that's going to happen in my lifetime. And everybody else's lifetime. The next decade, which is in 20s, is going to be a very interesting decade, especially for space travel, technology. although it's not going to be really great for our climate and for our planet Earth. Although, you know what? Jesus Christ. That lady, that kid from Sweden, right? That kid from Sweden, what's her name? Jesus. Greta, whatever the hell her name is. She was making like this like angry speech at the United Nations. Well, United Nations first to begin with is one of the most bureaucratic organizations in the whole world, right? And on top of that, she's making a speech to the United Nations, right? Being angry, I should be in the school. Why am I here? Well, okay, yes, you should be in the school. Why are you here? Why are you fucking wasting your time? You think you are going to basically change the fucking climate? You think you can? You think all these people are going to listen to you? You are just a mouthpiece for your own show. You just say show. That's what you are. Jesus, dude. I actually tweeted to her, and then I told her just go home, go to school, and the way these kids are actually taking the issue of climate change in their hands as if they're going to change the way that people or nations are acting, right? That's not going to happen. Well, first of all, I'm of the opinion, what is that term used in English language? Jesus Christ. That George Carlin, I'm in the league of thoughts of minds like George Carlin. You know what he says? Remember in one of his stand-ups? These hippies on their bikes, they think they're going to change the world for a better cause. You know what? They are concerned about plastic and all that. Well, no, I mean, I don't agree with him 100%. Plastic is bad for Earth. A lot of things are bad for Earth. But at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking, I don't know, even century, Earth fucking doesn't care about us. Because Earth has been here for what, like 4.5 billion years? It has good couple of billion years, at least, if not more, at least couple of billion years. And if the humans have created some sort of a fucking disaster, which I do believe that we are creating a fucking disaster, but at the end of the fucking century, or at the end of the fucking decade, or at the end of the fucking day, nothing matters. Because the planet is going to shit us out into the fucking space and it's going to regenerate itself. Period. You think planet cares about us? Somebody said that on Bill Maher's show, I think the former administrator of the EPA, she was there on Bill Maher's show. I was watching yesterday, this happens every Friday night, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and she said that, yes, she said the same thing. The planet does not care. If anything, we are responsible to care for ourselves. Means that if we have crossed the tipping point of climate change, that means that we are going to be extinct, not the Earth. Earth doesn't give a shit about us. Okay, because we have created everything, all these buildings and everything else, right? So yeah, School of Thoughts, George Carlin School of Thoughts, not League of Thoughts. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. School of Thoughts. Listen to his podcast. Not podcast. I mean, podcast is a new phenomenon. His stand-up, yeah. Listen to his stand-up. He talks about that. But in any case, so Elon Musk is doing that. And what else is? What else? I'm sorry. I don't have my cheat sheet. I didn't do a cheat sheet. I just wanted to do a shorter, a podcast. So here I am. I'm big into the podcast. I'm big, 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 big. Good. So that's my take on that one, and weather is changing, as you all know. Weather is changing. So summer is over. We are now officially in the fall. Good. So fall, we are in the fall, and oh yeah. So the other day, right? Friday night. Yeah, Friday night I was having dinner with my ex-girlfriend, right? Down near World Trade Center. No. Near Brookfield Place. Brookfield Place down in Berry Park City, right? And I was wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and then it was so fucking cold, man. Jesus Christ. Although she had a jacket on, like a leather jacket on, but she was complaining that, oh, it's cold. I'm like, yeah, it is fucking cold. So then I took the path we walked to World Trade Center. From Brookfield Place, you can actually go under the West Side Highway and then go into the path. And then she took the subway to go to our place. I took the path, and then I actually had parked my car near Exchange Place here in Palos Hook, and then I picked it up. And then I blasted the fucking heat in the car, Oh, by the way, so I have a new car. Now, congratulations, Naeem. What kind of a car you have, by the way? So I got a good deal from Hertz, the Hertz car company. Actually, what they do is that they buy these new cars, right? They buy these cars as new. Hertz is a fucking, what the fuck it is, dude? Jesus Christ. Hertz is a rental company. Right, car rental company, just like Enterprise or what was that other company that I actually rented my car from in Colorado? I'm just trying to remember. So many things I don't fucking remember, to be honest with you. But so Hertz, what Hertz does is Hertz on Long Island, Strong Island. So Hertz buy these companies, right? Hertz buys these companies. What the fuck am I saying? Jesus. Buy these cars. And they use them for like 1 year. And then they sell them. Financed. And they do the financing and everything else. So they gave me a good deal. I'm paying, what the fuck am I paying? So it's just paying or paying. So I'm paying about $232 a month. There's the financing. It's not a lease; it's a financing. And then I'm paying about $110 insurance. Oh shit! You know what? Jesus Christ! I have to register my car in New Jersey because my insurance company Geico told me I have to register my car here in New Jersey within 30 days of my moving. So I had to do that this week. I think I have everything I need. I have the title. I have the registration from New York, my license, and the insurance. So that's all I needed. So I guess maybe I should do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I get up, maybe I should go there. The DMV here in New Jersey, I heard it's so fucking bad. Actually, I went there last Saturday, right? Not this Saturday, but last Saturday. But I got there kind of late, right? And then I saw a fucking line. Jesus Christ. I'm like, what is this line for? Outside, not inside. Forget that. I have no idea what the fuck was happening inside. No clue. There was a long fucking line, right? That's the first thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this line for? And then the second thing is their DMV office is located in such a bad fucking neighborhood. Jesus Christ. It's one, like if you go, okay, this is the thing about Jersey City, right? If you go west west of like, what is that street? Jesus Christ. If you go west of like Journal Square, it's like a shit show. Jesus Christ. It's like shantytown. It's like real shantytown. So you don't want to do that. Huh? But maybe I should go to Bayonne. Bayonne, is that what you say? Bayonne? Oh, by the way, so they call it Department of Motor Vehicle Commission. DMVC, that's what they call it here. As opposed to New York, which is DMV. Right? So yeah, it's worse. It's one of the worst. Jesus Christ. But I have to, maybe I should go there tomorrow, although I have to be in the office before 1. Because my new office manager is starting, so I have to show her, a lot of things. So I have to, give her a one-on-one on everything, invoicing and all that, using OneNote and where the files are, where are the servers, etc., etc. Oh shit! Yeah, I have to make sure that my IT guy actually opens an email for her. I mean, sets up an email for her and the login for her, right? Right. Okay. 41 minutes 16 seconds, ladies and gents. It's already 10:49 p.m. on a Sunday, so. We all got work day tomorrow. So, although I heard that these are Jewish holidays, is that what it is? Yeah, but Jewish holidays, first of all, I'm not a Jew. Even if I was, I don't think I would be taking these holidays off. But we are working, our office is open, right? So, tomorrow, yeah, I think I'm gonna get up. I think I asked Alexa, is alarm set up for tomorrow morning?
Your alarm is set for 10:30 a.m. tomorrow.
10:30 a.m. Okay, so that's great. So 10:30 a.m. Alexa usually wakes me up. Sometimes it gets annoying, so that.
The performers, Thompson Twins.
Alexa, what? What the hell did she just said? What the hell did she just say? I have no fucking idea. What else is going on, by the way? Technology, science, technology, entertainment, design. What the fuck am I saying? No, that's entertainment. No, that's technology, entertainment, design. That's TED, TED. STEM is science, technology, engineering, maths. Is that what it is? STEM? Or STEAM. Now they have basically shout art into that. In between the T, no, in between M and E, they have shout art in there. Now it's STEAM. It's not STEM anymore, right? So apparently art is part of. Okay, I don't understand. How is art part of STEM? What art has to do with science, technology, engineering, and maths? I don't fucking understand. Huh? Art is just like fucking bullshit. I'm not saying that all art is bullshit, but most of it is. Except for art of like making furniture and all that. That's different than, somebody painting some like fucking, I don't know, like a bird and then call it a fucking art. Huh? Jesus Christ. Alright, so it's already 44 minutes and I don't want to go on and on, but I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going on. And you guys are technology savvy, you use your phones. Oh, by the way, so new iPhone. Did you guys buy the new iPhone 11? No, I did not buy. I don't have to buy iPhone 11, and I don't. I'm not a crazy iPhone person. I mean, I'm not a crazy, what is it term called? Uh, Compulsive. I'm not too compulsive to be in line at like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning to buy the new iPhone 11, right? Okay, so I looked at iPhone 11 the other day. I mean, what's the fucking difference? I don't understand. Just because they have added a third camera, right? The iOS is the same, right? It's the same fucking thing. I have iPhone X. Uh, so iPhone 11, what's the difference between? It's the same fucking thing, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing that Steve Jobs and his Apple people were introducing when they had the iPhone introduction. I'm good with my iPhone X unless, although the screen is kind of like its screen is kind of like a little broken, but it works fine. See that? Works fine, right? So I'm not in a rush to buy a fucking iPhone, unless Verizon gives me a really good deal, right? I'm not gonna pay for the fucking iPhone. Oh no, I think there's a buyback thing where you can actually hand your phone and then they give you a good deal on the new iPhone. Is that what it is? I had no fucking clue. I had to find out from Verizon. Um, so that was something that new happened this year, right? How's everyone doing, huh? You guys are out about, chilling, watching movies, TV, huh? Hunger Games. Yeah, I'm not into Hunger Games, nor am I into Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones or Thrones? Game of Thrones. No, I think it's Game of Thrones. Whatever the fuck it is, right? I'm not into those goons and goblins and all that bullshit. I'm not into that. I'm good with my 90210 show. I'm good with that. My apartment is nice, as you can see the kitchen a little bit in the back, right? You can see the sink. You can see the sink faucet. You can see that, right? You can see the cabinets above. Oh, you see that TV over there? Not TV, but the Jesus Christ, what? That is the monitor. Yeah. So I set up. So okay. So I went to. Where the hell did I go? Right. So I went to. I think I went to Target. Yeah, I went to Target and I bought this small table, computer desk, and chair. So which I built last Sunday. I built last Sunday. I set it up there. So just in case if I have to use that monitor, then I can use my Microsoft Surface and then hook it up with the monitor, and then I can work on the desk. Although I have to get a better chair, I think that's what it is. The chair is just like a Jesus. Let me show you the chair. You see that? See the chair? Jesus Christ. It's a very basic chair, so it's not very comfortable. So I have to buy another chair. So that's it for now. I think as far as my podcast, and it's already 48 minutes, so I guess I'll do another one hopefully next week. And next week is what? Jesus. I mean this week. This week is today is 29th, so Monday is the 30th. So next Sunday is 29th August. August? No, not fucking August. September is 30 days, right? September is 30 days. September is 30 days. 30 days, 30 days. So September is 30 days. That means that Monday is 30th. Tuesday is the 1st. Following Tuesday is the 8th, right? 7th is the Monday. And 6th is the Sunday. 5th is the Saturday, right? Right. So I'll probably do another podcast on Sunday or maybe Saturday. And I promise that I'll have a cheat sheet so I can get on my regular podcast schedule. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, Jersey City, Pawasuk is a great neighborhood. Very desirable. A lot of people from New York City move out here. You want to avoid the crowds and all that. I mean, you can still work in the city. And so I was telling these guys, on WhatsApp, the guys from the same area where I come from, I told them, listen, guys, just get the fuck out of New York City because, it's crowded and all that. You don't want to live in New York City, man. It's just too much. It's too much fucking hassle. In any case, so I'm going to close out my podcast. Having said that, and I presume you all are having a great fucking Sunday night, whatever the hell you're doing. And I'll see you all next, most likely Sunday, unless I have my girlfriend over. Usually she comes over Sunday, so in that case, maybe Saturday. All right?